Entrepreneurs and inventors are not always one and the same. So being able to match those two together is really the purpose of the studio. Mass EC identified a need, a gap in the ecosystem. I think the Commonwealth does a really great job of supporting startups once they exist, but we haven't really done any type of support programming around creating startups, especially ones targeting key decarbonization challenges for the state. So we kind of took that, worked with FedTech, developed the studio. Let's find the intellectual property that will solve Massachusetts' climate challenges, and let's form companies around it. Let's give our in-state people the opportunity to be entrepreneurs that maybe wouldn't otherwise have that opportunity.
Oftentimes inventors have great ideas, and as far as the technical side of things, do you have a real solution that someone's going to pay you money for? Is this a real business opportunity? And that's ultimately where the rubber meets the road. Great technical solutions that never make it into the market never have impact. And so the idea of connecting what you want to do technically with what can be achieved business-wise is where the impact happens.
Mass CEC is investing support for these teams, not only while they're doing this work, but also in an ongoing fashion, in alumni support. They're as invested too. There's skin in the game from all parties. I think this has been an amazing exposure for these entrepreneurs or budding entrepreneurs to this world of startups and climate. And so I would say, yeah, go for it.
You're going to get an incredible amount of resources that you wouldn't have expected, plus a fantastic community of entrepreneurs who are incredibly talented and can support you every step of the way. The mentors, the coaches, the programming is fantastic, and I think you'll discover that there are so many things waiting for you at the end that you just didn't expect when you started.
The team is everything for us, so I think that's really been what made this all work.
We're combining Mass CEC's just expertise in working with Climatetech and innovation across the state of Massachusetts with FedTech's expertise in running startup studios and sourcing technology and intellectual property that might just be sitting on a shelf or just staying in the lab. We're saying, hey, we can find the entrepreneurs that can bring that technology to life. FedTech came in to Massachusetts with this program to a thriving both innovation and startup ecosystem, but also a thriving, just specifically Climatetech ecosystem. Partnering together, this gives folks a equitable path to entrepreneurship by providing not only a stipend, but mentors and coaches and advisors and just a framework for thinking about how do you take an idea, a technology, and turn it into an actual startup that is now real by this point in the program.
We love the whole concept of bringing our technologies to entrepreneurs, and it's something that we certainly look forward to participating in the future.
All of the startups are going to benefit, and Massachusetts is going to benefit, and ultimately our climate will benefit.